Hey, everybody! And I love the new live feature. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been a year, and everyone knows that if you followed my channel, that I was moving. I had retired. I had sold my house, moved to Rhode Island to take sewing classes, finished sewing classes, and moved to Delaware, where I grew up at. And I was talking about getting a sewing shed. So I ended up doing all of those things, but I just lacked I don't want to say energy, but I just did not have the desire to do much sewing. I started taking Zumba and spin. I started, going to the gym, doing other things, but not really getting into my shed and doing um, sewing. But I recently put myself on a schedule. I'm trying to be a good steward of my gifts, and I'm doing quite a bit of crafting. But I had to list because I can knit, I can crochet. I do the cricket, I do candle making, I do soap. I'm one of those people that just pick up crafts and just do with no focus. And I know sewing is something that I enjoy, and sewing should be number one. So I sewing and increasing my knowledge in sewing, and also soap making. I've been soap making for 20 years, so therefore I want to stay with that. I started doing candle making because I got some oils from Egypt when I traveled to Egypt in October, and I got some oils that were counterfeit type oils, but we were refunded our money, the tour people, but I still have these oils that I can't really use for soap because they have a high mineral oil content. So I started making candles, and I haven't been doing too much soap and candles. I've been really getting into the sewing, and I am currently doing dial clothes because I want to. There's a At my church. I just found this out a few days ago that they have a ministry for homeless kids and homeless, just a ministry that supports prisons and different things like that. When I was in Rhode Island, and I was going to sewing school, I would attend once a month the Rhode Island Sewing Guild, and they had a part where they donated dolls and doll clothes to homeless shelters in the area. And I wanted to do something like that here. So I started actually doing doll clothes and buying dolls. And so I would have, when December came, I would have enough together to do some type of donation. But I'm going to meet with the volunteer. They meet on Wednesday at 9 at my church. And I'm going to see if that is maybe an avenue for me to finish that sewing. So I've been doing that. I made a dress for my daughter's graduation. She graduated with a master's from Northeastern. Yay, Nicole. And I also want to say Malcolm, my nephew, graduated from Wesley. This I think she graduated on Friday and he graduated on Saturday. But way to go, Malcolm. So the I've been sewing, and I've been more focused because someone who will um, remain nameless has been kind of focusing me. Is that a word? Focusing me. But anyway, I miss my sewing buddies because the people that I people that are around me now are mystified with the song. The first thing, I wish I could sew. I wish I need you to sew. It's like sewing is not that hard, really. I mean, if you follow the um pattern, if you like puzzles, it's more like a puzzle. And if you like engineering put together stuff, you'd be a good sewer. But the thing with I have found out in my sewing that if I take my time, I need to read when I'm looking at this. A lot of times I will look through a paper and I'll say, okay, I got it. But sometimes I need to look. I need to look past. If I'm here, I need to look down here. I need to read down there. I just don't need to read the step. I need to see what's coming. I don't necessarily read through the whole paper, but there are some things in which I do read. Like, um, yeah, there are some things in which I do read through, and since I have my the adjustments I have to make on each pattern, because all patterns are basically the same sizing, not unless you get into the woman's patterns. There are a little more room in the hips and whatnot, but all a size 16 is the same bust and waist on all the major pattern companies. So once you make the adjustments, I know I got to move the waist in 2 inches. I need to take my bust point. It's the same on each pattern. So once I do the adjustments, it kind of goes. But I do love my sewing shed. I have to say, I do love the sewing shed, and I will be doing a tour of my sewing shed. It is there is a level of clutter that I'm going to have because that's just my um that's what it will be because I don't clean up everything. When I'm finished a project, I do the floor, put things away, but yeah. So I will be doing a sewing shed project soon on my my sewing shed, and I am also going to do a video on this pattern that I just did and a few dresses that I just did. So I'm loving the live stream. So that means I don't even have to upload or anything. So I'm so happy to be back, and I will be posting more videos on what I'm working on. So everyone take care and bye bye.